Welcome to the video on how to use the grouping tool. This is changing the colors of your markers based on a column of your data and the groups within them. Right now, all of the markers are exactly the same color. We're going to go into Map Tools here on the top left, and then we're going to go into Grouping or Colored Pins. In here, you have a pull down. This is showing us every column in my data. Your columns will be different. You can group by any column in your data that makes sense to group by. Address doesn't really make sense, but you can do city, state, even zip code if you wanted to. I'm going to do salesperson in this one. That's going to change the colors of my markers based on my salesperson column and each name in that column. You do have the ability to filter this map. You just click any of the check boxes to see just those markers left on the map. You also have the ability to customize each group's markers simply by clicking on the marker to the right of each group. In addition, you can add a secondary grouping column if you want. That's right here. And we're going to click that and a pull down will appear. Then we can group secondary by any of the columns left in the data, and you see the one that we grouped by initially, the salesperson, is not included in this list. I'm going to choose sales to give you the example. Sales is going to simply put those halos around it, and it's going to look like that as a grouped column. Or you do have the ability to switch this to numeric. When you switch this to numeric, you'll see the group settings opens up. You have the ability to change the number of groups if you'd like. So if I wanted to go from the 4, which is default, to 10, we can do that. If you needed to change them from blue bubble markers, which change by size, and you can see that in each of these pictures, you also have the ability to switch to color options. You can then edit the color options as well. And if you wanted to change the number ranges, for instance, I want this to be 250 to 500, we will see the next one on the list change. So if I change this to 1000, this changes 1000 plus or 1001 to 2505. And if I change that to 2000, so each one will change. And you do have the ability to choose any color in the gradient to make them stand out better for you. If you want to remove your secondary grouping, you can use the garbage can here or here. And the same for the individual groups. To remove those, you can either use the garbage can here or here. And doing that, we go back to the original map. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us here at Maptive. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.